There is a reason certain people cannot be pressured, cannot be guilt-tripped, cannot be provoked into reactions they did not choose, cannot be controlled by the approval or disapproval of the people around them. It is not that they feel nothing. It is not that they are cold or disconnected. It is that they have built something inside themselves that most people never build. A foundation that does not move when the world tries to move it. That foundation has a name, and it is Stoicism. And once you understand what it actually is and how it works, you will never be the same person you were before you heard this. The first thing Stoicism does is remove the weapon most people use against you without you even knowing it. That weapon is your need for their approval. Every time someone withdraws their approval from you, they are pulling a trigger. Every time someone expresses disappointment in you, they are activating a mechanism inside you that was installed before you were old enough to question it. The Stoics understood this completely. Epictetus, who was born a slave and had every reason to be controlled by the people around him, wrote that it is not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that defines you. He was not talking about positive thinking. He was talking about a surgical removal of the approval mechanism as a control point. When you no longer need someone to approve of you, they have lost the most powerful lever they had over your behavior. The second thing Stoicism does is teach you to see manipulation attempts before they land. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his private journals that when you wake each morning, you should expect to encounter people who are ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, and manipulative. Not as a cynical exercise, as a preparation that removes the element of surprise. Manipulation only works when it catches you off guard. When someone uses guilt against you, and you have already thought through the fact that guilt will be used, you do not react emotionally. You observe it, you name it internally, and you choose your response from a position of clarity instead of being swept into a reaction you never agreed to have. The third thing Stoicism does is give you the most powerful response to any attempt to control you. And that response is nothing. Silence. Stillness. No reaction. The Stoic understanding of this is precise. You cannot control what other people do. You can only control what you do next. When someone tries to provoke you into a reaction and you give them nothing, you have not just defended yourself. You have communicated something that words never could, that their attempt did not reach you, that you are operating from a place they cannot access. This is not weakness disguised as calm. This is the most precise form of power available to a human being. If you have spent your life feeling like other people have too much influence over how you feel and what you do, then what you have been missing is not strength. What you have been missing is a system. Stoicism is that system, and this channel exists to give it to you piece by piece. Subscribe, because what comes next goes even deeper into how to build a mind that cannot be reached.